Welcome on back everyone to Warhammer 3 in part 4 of our Sisters of Twilight Old World campaign. In today's episode we're going to be continuing to bring Arahan's serrated brand of murder cookies to the Icy Norskins here in the Dramir Valley. And then we'll be moving it down through to the Kalavile Valley to be just clearing out the Icefang Norskins. Your defeat trait isn't the most useful, just giving your lord that did the killing or the winning just the frostbite attack. So what that does is it just drops speed by 40%, so it's very good on a ranged hero or lord. Not as good as just a defeat trait when you have a limited number of them though. So without further ado, let's get to a bit of target practice and a bit of warming up against the Icy Norskins of the Frostfang tribe. That's definitely what they're called. Alright, let's go get the Icy boys. We shall start deployment before we do get to the killing. I think they actually have a special skin for all of the different Norscan tribes for the Tribes of the North mods. So yeah, your Icehorn ones are even more naked than normal. They embrace the frost. Alright, well those berserkers should be very easy for us to bring down with all of our arrows. We need to though make sure that we're not getting shot, or that they don't close the gap, so let's grab the armor-piercing variant. Our two poison boys. Off on the side, we'll go ahead and have the Eternal Guard a little bit further forward. And then I kind of want to have the Dryads. Well, at least one unit of Dryads in here and the other one hiding in the woods. Then we'll go ahead and have you two forward to harass the Berserkers. We need to replace them with the Swift Shiver Shards quite quickly just because of all of the resistances Norska has, so we need to start working our way around them pretty soon. But we're doing this with some good old target practice. You Eagles, stay back here just in case we need any extra help. Ready to serve. Ready to hunt. We'll go ahead and put the Talent of Dusk, set them up front. We need to get them a Vanguard deployment. That's what the sisters need. And our Air Force. Let's go ahead and have the Eternal Guard on guard mode, and then let it begin. I'm gonna have you blow up this unit of Berserkers, and you do the same to the other. It's quite a silent ability, isn't it? The Norskins absorb it pretty well. They're no slouches when it comes to absorbing missile damage. But the sisters gotta move on. And have these skirmishers fall back. Do the hunters, they actually have bonus versus large. We don't want them to be fighting javelins, which is what I've been doing for the past couple battles here. Beast Mage, go ahead and summon in the, oh, you get four Manticore, that's insane. The sisters drop in some friends behind. Oh, those are Great Eagles, not Manticore, of course we should read. Fall back away from the javelins. We're probably just gonna have them jump the javelins even though they're not necessarily rated for javelins. You ladies, go ahead and turn around and go after these berserkers here. Easily the most dangerous units. And they are getting annihilated with arrows. Perfect. Probably just gonna have this go here. Bring them back a little bit. The Eagles are doing a very good job. Not so much the ones that we summon. Dryads, we can bring you up. We start ripping through these hunters. Yeah, they're starting to finally get some hits back. Oh no. See, I was gonna say we need to do this without any losses, then we immediately get run up on by some of the scariest lads in Norska. Pull those eagles away. You guys go ahead and charge here. All of the arrows firing at the same enemy. Hit him with the Talent of Dusk, too, just for good measure. This poor guy. The sheer number of arrows hitting him. And now by default, the sisters, too. Alright, ladies, run. A lot more damage than we wanted to take here. Oh, we're gonna take out the sisters on accident? That'd be really bad. Alright, well, we're gonna do a bit of hunting, and we'll catch you in a moment. Alright, and as we expected, decisive win. They did actually manage to take down a couple of our units, though, which is not what I wanted at all. That's alright. Sometimes target practice goes awry, and a few of your arrows hit friendlies. That's just, OB sometimes. We are gonna go ahead and... let's sack the settlement. They must. Scissors should be up to level 12 now, or level 10 at least. Not quite level 12. Exile their outer core from the frosty cage of the Winter Heart. These dryads carry the biting chill of their home realm. We also have the Winter Heart guards. These noble sons of the high realms of Athaloran practice the art of war with obsession. We're here for some art of war obsession. Sisters, can we turn back around and claim Dromir Valley? Awesome.
The Sisters of Twilight.
Well, let's go on then and grab maybe the upkeep reduction at Challenger to Daith. 33% more chance to earn more Daith's favor after battles sold. And Transformation of Hate is actually for eagles, which I am absolutely here for. Yeah, as I say, this mastery is used to summon a great eagle as if Caden himself fights for you. Make it cost 6 less wins of magic. Sounds good to me. Then we can work on towards magic reserves and then the Curse of Iran here. What is a very good debuff? Actually, what does it do in SFO here? 50% armor reduction, 30% less speed, 30 less attack in it. That's still pretty incredible.
Twin defenders of the glades.
You all come back in and seed the Dromir Valley. How close is this to ours? It's not. And what do the gems give us? Income and then extra movement. So I think that's all the same for all of your trade goods. Alright, well I think the Empire will be very happy to receive another settlement. We'll go ahead and give you... I believe it was Iristad. Indeed. Enjoy. Wish you guys had a little bit more money. When they're no longer being bullied by the greenskins over here, that should be the case. They had a mission for us. Hang on, let's not disappoint. We shall hunt down either Grievitz, Snazdrog, or Morglum of the Cracktooth tribe. I'm gonna go after Orcus Graven. Orcus. Rival to the Spoonus tribe. Nothing to do here. But down in Tor Lithanol.
The forest is whispering.
Or Lithanel. Maybe not Tor Methanol. We'll go ahead and grab the Trapper's Den or More Growth Everywhere. You know, I quite like the More Growth Everywhere, so we're going to go ahead and grab the Craftsman's Tree. Dogweed for Dada, we should go ahead and give you... This is my least favorite of the generic elfin names. We can go ahead and give you the Winterheart Guard, which, let's see exactly what these are different from normal. Gives it the Forest, of course, Expert Charge Defense, Disciplined. Rider might be their unique, but they're also Unbreakable, and have some ward saves, so they'll be up to 15%. Not bad at all. The Winterheart Guard, though, go up north here with Treesinga Kevin. Exactly. And also what I'd like to do with this army is our ambush. We're going to take some damage in ambush stance just because of the snowy realm. I'd like to declare war on the Puppets of Misrule 2 and try to ambush them coming on in and try to go after the Monolith of Winter. Just so we have some kind of consistent fights going on. Now, I guess we do have the Grayling tribe. We'll see. In fact, let's go ahead and do one ambush. Pretend like good old Kevin's not here. Oh, we're taking so much damage. You're at the Forge of Daith. I'm kind of tempted to go for one of the reforging on one of these items here. Just to boost up so we can get 30 additional research rate for 5 turns. I mean, that's pretty solid. Let's go ahead and reforge this one. Something that Arahan likes. Imbued into this ornate battle visor is the power to endow its wearer with swiftness of foot, flight, and mind.
Fresh and deadly.
Is golden.
What is wrong with your current one?
What's wrong with your current one? It wasn't as deadly, of course. Alright, we're here for 30 more research rate. Damaged buildings in the Dramir Valley, I'm going to ignore that. Alright, awesome. We'll have Dallas join up down here in the Cataph Valley. Alright, then we do have the Bjornling tribe, which should start coming after the Cult of Ulrich too. Hopefully we can break... So I guess our plan is going to be break the Icefang tribe first, and then circle to go after their main enemy, being these Greenskins. Once these two armies are cracked down on, we can go ahead and probably teleport the Sisters on our way. We do also want to save up some gold. That we can level up the Forest of Size to the Hollow. And we want to do that next, so we'll try to save up for a fair bit. Ooh, building upgrade. Where was that at? Had to have been down here.
Azray Spellweaver.
Really? Ah, of course. So let's go back up to these Sisters and turn. The woods of Athel Loren will burn, huh? Brave words from the Druki. Call your allies to help. No, I'll leave them out of this. The humans of Ulrich have plenty to worry about. Yes, bring it. See if you've already dealt with the Norskins over there.
If only we'd hunted you down long ago.
Your bloodthirst was warranted for once, sister.
Blood for the blood god, says the wolf boy. Yeah, it's fine by me. We shall again not call our allies to help. All of the glory will go to us. Alright, the Ice Court has confederated with the Boyar Assembly. Glorious. We've got now Elenil, Lord of Destruction Research, so for those that crave the destruction of their enemies, Elenil is always happy to help. It is an additional forest health when winning battles in magical forests, more income from raising, and more melee defense for all non-elf units. We've also grown our forces by 30 units, giving us 750 treasury and a new razor standard for 10% more weapon strength and some armor piercing damage. Just need to raid R now, and we'll gain some treasury for it. We've been declared on by a lot of enemies that are just kind of sitting around and doing nothing. Hazerit, you go over and take a look.
Never.
Never. So they just deal more damage. Stage 1 is 50% armor piercing missile damage. That is insane. Murderous prowess. How you are glorious. Jirgesh is over here doing some experience gaining. He's merged everyone all together, so he's got a very small army, but it's a pretty elite one now.
Orders. They will fail.
Mage of the
Join up. What do you mean they will fail? They better not. These are our guys. Let's go for 5 trees. And then we'll do 4 trees and then 2 Deepwood Scouts. And we'll just leave this army kind of as is, as on defense for now. We will get them a High Weaver to go help soon, because usually in lore there's always a Dark and a High Weaver working together. That way the Dark Magic doesn't overtake the High Mage. Or the Dark Magic doesn't overtake the Dark Mage.
So bored.
So impatient.
Indeed, and we shall jump through the world routes here.
Nature's own shortcut.
I want them to try to intercept us, but this is definitely not going to happen. They're going to be scared for their lives. We'll go ahead and jump over to Z's position and have Dalsith hopefully join up. You can. What about doing some assaulting of the units or garrison? None of that I really want, so we'll have you just join on up.
They will fail.
They will fail. The wrong thing to say when we're joining up with our team, but...
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Alright, I'm going to give you the Dramir Valley. And you have a 1700 gold. Glorious. The Emperor bids it, so that is so. As long as you can hold the line against the greenskins, we are doing fine. Alright, time to save a little bit of gold here.
Battle.
Enjoy the respite, Arahan.
We also need to get a building in so we can have more of our great eagles. Darkening the sky with eagle wings sounds like a good time to me.
Seek the enemy.
Seek harmony.
Alright, so that ambush, I mean, it got Sin Dancer out in a way. But it more looks like she's running from a village. So we're gonna stay here in the Monolith of Winter. That is a lot of attrition. Closing in on the Ritual of Rebirth, though, so it's gonna be 4, so it should be about 3 turns before we can get up to the Ritual. Unless we get another battle in there, which would be quite nice, but very unlikely.
Should we kill them, sister?
Stay your blade. I sense no malice in them.
Yes, calm yourself, no murdering of Hargald Ulrichson. Join your war with the drowned. While I'm always down to bully Silostra, I don't know how much gold are you willing to give us for it. See, 1 is not going to be enough. How much do you have here? Likely up to 1,500. Oh, quite not. 14. We're getting there. What about 1350? 1375. The sisters need cash. That'll do. Alright, we've got even more enemies now. So the Slayers of Souls, I believe these are Warriors of Chaos. Right along the coast here have attacked the Cult of Ulrich as well, so we join.
They've come to beg for mercy, Nestra.
I am hesitant to grant it, Arahan.
I don't think that's what they're here to do. I think they're here to declare war. We are fighting everyone now. So be it. Skulls of the Seal Throne. Alright, turn passes to us. Our Spellweaver, Felazil, has returned from their absence and is ready for duty. Glorious. We've got another force encounter, Whispers in the Woods. Looks like it's not one that's going to take. There appears to be no immediate danger, but should you have any forces nearby, it would be wise to send them to investigate. So it's not a timed encounter. Fair enough. We've encountered Clan Mordkin. Way down here in the south. I don't think we'll worry about Clan Mordkin at all. Okay, I think now that we have a fairly sizable army,
Spellweaver.
let's try to lure some of these enemy forces into our trees here. Well, we don't have all the treemen here in Torlithanol. We basically have 2 armies.
No.
Where they only have the 1.
Ridiculous.
So we'll be a bit sneaky there now. Up in the north, we at least have ourselves a little bit of a fight.
Twilight sisters, ready for...
Looks like the Greenskins are jumping through to go after some of ours. They could probably take to the Beastflayer Lodge as a group here. So let's try to pull Evan back to intercept. May not work out, but we'll still try. We get the game lodge here for a little bit more income. Minus 20% is not fantastic. But it does give us a few more furs to work with too. And our income is really not fantastic now. Alright, sisters, let's go ahead and take down yet
Itching
another
for fresh battle.
End their
part of
threat.
this valley here and take down Forcus while we're at it. A close victory. Alas, it should be a decisive. As soon as it allows me to... Come on now. Take to the field. Alright, let's get to it. And actually, if you all are... this is definitely not coming out the day of the new Omens of Destruction trailer launch, but you have seen it. Let me know what you think in the comments. I thought it was quite excellent. Not my favorite of their trailers overall, especially their more recent ones, but still not bad. And deploy the poison boys on the sides. This time we're gonna have the dryads both in the center, and we'll have them rush out to disrupt anything coming in towards us. Let them have them hiding behind, and they're gonna basically run out diagonal. Deepwood scouts, your job is to harass those skirmish cav. We've discovered are incredibly missile resistant. We're going to do that together on this flank.
Harmony warfare.
Warfare. There's a beast mage here. Glorious. Let's go ahead and get all of our main characters. Our infantry, Eternal Guard in guard mode. And let it begin. Pull them all over here towards and go ahead and go for one volley of Chronos on them. Let that impact. And then we'll go for the second one too, because that is by far the more dangerous unit that they have. Which makes no sense, but as so we have learned, SFO has turned the horsemen into scary units. Alright, there they go. That should be that dealt with. You boys fly over the sides. Excellent. We'll have you launch your arrows towards these hunter javelins. We'll go for the eagle summon when they get a little bit closer.
Sisters of Twilight.
Just keep working you guys towards their line now. As long as you're hitting them with arrows the entire time, we are happy. Waystalk, if you can fire on those javelins the entire time, that would be perfect. They're close enough with the javelins. Let's get away from that.
Sent by Orion. Dawn and dusk.
Sent by Orion.
Power of the forest.
Would have the spearmen advance. Keep coming on back here. Have you lot circle. Keep avoiding those javelins. 72 seconds left.
Hand of the forest. Ariel shows the way.
Alright, let's go ahead and summon in the extra eagle friends here.
The forest calls.
And moving around. Looks like we're getting hit with these javelins here. I would prefer not to lose any of my riders. Alright, start firing this group. Dryads come through. Let's go for the... Move on in. Archers, you stay in the woods there, otherwise those axes are going to do some pretty good work. Eagles come back and help. Overwhelm that side pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and run this group down. Work together. Have you fire your shots toward Matriarch or the Mirg. Alright, perfect. Let's get you away from here. We use this with the Tormentor Sword to do that nice and easy.
I will.
Drop the Flock of Doom. Area of effect to keep all of our units fighting as aggressively as possible. I can give them as much armor as possible too. Focus fire this lord as he runs, and we'll have the rest of you kind of pull away. Glorious stuff. Well, I've got some Norskins to run down, and I will catch you all in a moment.
Blade Guard!
And the Icefang tribe learned for the last time how inferior they are to the Wood Elves. We could raise this for a heap of gold. But I think if we sack it and give it back, we get more than the immediate raise of the settlement. Stealing objects is good business. Stealing people is more lucrative still.
When do
Especially
we
when the
fight?
forest is hungry.
Only when necessary.
Well, speaking of, a forest spirit, Vathloran, while incorporeal, can be sensed by all who dwell within its waystone bounds. And let's go ahead and finish off the Icefang
Their
tribe here.
disharmony ends. The world roots grow once more.
There it is.
When do we fight?
And then we
Only when
move on
necessary.
towards the Greenskins next to the Forest of Size. We're not going to be worried about taking necessarily any territory, especially on the, unless it's along the coast, because I believe we get some pretty good buffs for taking port settlements. We'll do that at some point, but we're more concerned with getting these rituals of rebirth active and gold enough to upgrade our main glades. Alright, skill points full Delsith. We'll go ahead and give you the training. Boost how much experience we're gaining is always good. Alright, then we pass the turn and see how things play out. Building upgrade available. Get out of here, you. Building upgraded. Nay. We're gonna watch over here with our ambush. Alright, Goddess of the Savage Hunt and Woman Spurned. Athrema's heart wrought with vengeance. 5 additional bonus relarge for all of our Elf, Cavalry, Hawk Rider, and Great Eagle units. Less cooldown for all of our Laura Beast spells, and reload time reduction for all of our Missile Infantry units.
Mage
So the Elves, the Dark Elves have disappeared. They're either down in Arnhau or they have done a bit of a ambush themselves. So what we're gonna do, don't quite have enough to get, well, how much are the Eagles per turn? 253. We're only allowed to have 1 additional. I'd prefer them to be up in the Sisters of Twilight army.
Serene
See, we will come back to them.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Looks like this Southern Realms army is actually clearing a path through the Norskins. You'd love to see it. And yeah, the Greenskins are coming in after the lodge. We can go into a march stance and reach. Yeah, at that point we can easily stave them off, I believe. Alright, sisters. I kind of want to come up and claim this territory. Make a little bit more of a buffer between us and our foes here. None of these are port settlements, but we could give that one over to the Cult of Ulrich as well. Or we can start giving some settlements over to this faction and make ourselves a couple of buffers. Either way, we're going to go ahead and have them jump on out.
World roots carry us.
Indeed. No real quick ways over to where we'd like to get to. But also we can just kind of take these port settlements here just to see what they give to us. We'd be defending them the entire time though, so let's not. We'll get to claiming ports at some point. We'll jump up to here with the sisters and then jump through. It's going to take a couple turns for us to actually travel around though.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
So here at Calavile, the Valley, we'll go ahead and give that to you for whatever gold you've got. Whatever gold you've got left here.
Sigmar's will.
Sigmar's will. Mission to hunt down Greebit, sounds good. We're actually down some cash, really. We'll go ahead and give you the Melkoth Mystifying. And for our technology, we've got down here to Anathrema. I think next we're gonna start working our way towards Estriath, Lord of Hunger, to give a drop upkeep for all of our elf units. We'll work our way through Hoeth, Lord of Wisdom, Pernos into Estriath.
Wood elf spellweaver.
So that means there are some dark elves nearby. We're gonna stay in this ambush. 3% chance works for me. No one else hasn't been moved, so we'll swing back up to the sisters. Quickly to see if we can get any more trade deals going. We might be able to with the archaeological expedition. They're fighting Clan Flem and the Sentinels. Let's go for Talabheim first.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Since they are more central in the Empire, this should be getting us a few more friends than the other. Continental Exarchate.
I have heard tales of your kind.
I'd love to trade.
Please speak.
What if I declare war on Bloodfeather with you? That's the way.
Very well.
Very well. Now that might backfire. But I'm here to at least try. So where would the Bloodfeather tribe be? Pretty positive I've seen them. But maybe we haven't. Alright, let's swing on back up to the sisters and in the turn.
You meet with the emissaries of a demigod.
Who won't hesitate to kill in her name.
Hello there, Lewin. Lewin wants military access. He's already working with Lungi, but none of the other Wood Elves. So hopefully we can start making that happen. We see cooperation. Unity is our best course, don't you think? Usually. How much gold do you have? That's not the worst. It's more than 0. He must not have much. What about 350? Only haggle with you a little bit, because you clearly are sore for cash. What about 280? Really, even then, he has just about nothing. Agreement then, bring out the wine. Is now springtime, and actually so far all of our foes are all talk, no action. Frost melts and the canopies fill with song. Birds delight day and night, and fruit grows on vines, and the air is thick with life's wild anticipation. Ileana has herself a swole murdercorn now. Its four-headed door with a spiral horn. This noble mount carries a spellslinger where her magical gifts are needed most. So spring for 6 turns gives us 10% less construction cost, 5 more leadership for all non-elf units, more replenishment for all non-elf units, spell resistance, vigor loss reduction, and weapon strength too. Awesome. But anything that's not an elf is now buffed up for the springtime.
The Sisters of Twilight.
Oh, I was wrong. I thought they could jump through here.
Even Ariel could not. What say you, sister?
I say no.
I think you should say yes. If we go for the Dreaming Boots, could you make it? Probably not. Even with the Reforge. Let's go for the upgrade to the Dreaming Cloak then. Drop our upkeep a little bit further and give the sisters a Stalk, and then the Dreaming Cloak 2, which gives us Deepwood Scouts.
Such masterful handiwork.
Daith wastes his talents on a pacifist.
Haste is required.
So you say, oh, that was a mistake. Well, let's go ahead and use the world routes to at least travel to over here. It's going to be quite some time, but we'll make it on back over. Life of Yisha, even more replenisher rate. Ariel's favors, wound recovery time. Scry, invigorate. Well, unless I see something better, it's definitely going to be one with the forest. Strength with attacking, yeah, no, absolutely. One with the forest, more research rate. Beautiful.
Itching for fresh battle.
We are closing in on having enough gold to upgrade the forest of size here. 1,200, man, so close. What if we offered to join a war? Grimgore's Ard boys. Maybe not there. I don't believe we're fighting the Rock Eaters.
A traitor stands before me. Speak,
Turns out I was
traitor.
wrong. We are indeed fighting the Rock Eaters. Alright, so what if we come here to Torgavon and say, hey, there's some ghosts you're battling. I will happily do battle with those ghosts with you. 9 days, you drive a hard bargain. Crone, who all are you warring with? Broken Axe, Warhead of the Shadow Gave, Rawhide or Rawhead Reavers, and then the Svingarlings.
Let the supplicant
If I
come
join
forward.
your war with the Rawhead Reavers, then what? That's a little bit of gold. More wars with the sisters. We can use that gold to come on up here and upgrade the forest. Going to increase our control by 2. Growth by 0. Corruption by 2. And Winds of Magic by 5. Very, very limited upgrades to the glade there.
Cease your prattle.
I ain't doing
Okay,
that.
so your plan is just to raid through,
Anti-Lugna.
and there's not much we'll be able to do about it. These orcs are very lightly armored. There's a lot of them. I think we could take them. But could also go really badly. So let's go ahead and set up in the Beast Slayer Lodge. If they recruit more, we're in trouble, though. Alright, Kevin, I think I need to put you in risk. Can start recruiting through the Cult of Ulrich if we wanted to. I think in the Underways, we beat these guys no problem. Or in the World Roots, that is, although we do lose melee defense. Which is not good. Alright, fine, we're gonna go ahead and set up here. They've caught us in a weird spot.
On this enchant.
Yeah, unfortunate. Alright. So down here in the other forest, we have allies all around. Our enemies are nowhere to be seen.
One with the forest.
80% chance is much better than 70. Oh, I want to do something about this so badly. We have charge bonus, and leadership. I feel like we could take them. And even if we couldn't, we could deal enough damage where it's not worth it for them to continue fighting. Let's see how quickly they will be joining. So reinforcing in a minute 25. And really nothing but archers. So if we can break this first group of nasty skulkers with our wave of dryads, so it's really going to be dryads versus nasty skulkers, where they're losing a lot of their bonuses there they have with the weapons. They have a heap of melee attack, good grief. We have 27, they have 42. Some mean skulkers. Thankfully we have regeneration and far better archers. So in the next episode we will pick up with a battle against Rivas or I guess the Rivas led by Morglum Cracktooth and Rivas coming in as reinforcements. For now though, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Heralds of Ariel campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you all in the next one.